Alright, these are all the monsters from Cold Island. So you may notice that I have not made any instruments that are part of the monsters because I'm lazy. I stopped doing that like never because I haven't done it before. Except for Kongol, but we'll get into that. So starting right off the bat, we already seen all the Planet Island monsters that are in this island. So we're gonna look at the monsters that were released in this island, the new ones. Thus being Tweedle, the air element monster. And it kind of, you can see that there's a mistake here in the tail. I don't want to cut it and then glue it, re-glue it, because that's a lot of work. It's like just chopping off. Oh, okay, let's not touch that. But yeah, long wingspan, not too big compared to like other monsters like Tweedle. Wait, Toe Jammer. So, Tweedle is a very good monster. I like Tweedle. You kind of see little details that I put. The beak I kind of messed up on. I should probably fix that at some point. But yeah, Tweedle, nice monster. Alright, next up is Pango. Pango is one of my favorite air elementals, or like, yeah, air elementals. And you can probably see why, because he's so cute. I like him. I like him a lot. It's one of my favorite monsters, and I really like the size that I gave him, and like all around, I think I did a good job on him. So, let me know if you guys want to see any more of these monsters in the interviews. Next up is probably one of my favorite monsters that I've worked on, thus being Quibble. Quibble, at some points, I did kind of find it to be like a little frustrating to, you know, trying to come up with the colors and stuff. But this is the colors that I came up with. There's a tail. And the cool thing about this is that I accidentally glue them like this. But the cool thing about this is if you can put this flat, you can put that like that, and then you can make them play the keys on the little platform, and they can stand. So that's really cool. I like that. Let me see if Furcorn can stand. You have to, if they have legs, then you definitely have to like push them forward a bit, or try to, come on. There we go, you kind of stand. They kind of look a little weird, but. Next up is the Thumpies. The Thumpies, I did not really anticipate them to be look really good. This is yeah. So without the whole, you know, stump and the mushrooms, they don't really look like triple elementals, but these are triple elementals. So yeah, not a lot of much going here, but I do like the expressions that I gave them. This one kind of looks a little weird, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, next up is my favorite triple elemental, Kongol. I was deciding whether or not to glue the little drum on his body, and I did, and I think that was a good idea. And also, come on. Look at it. Look at it. It's really cute. So after the interview, I actually did glue the eyes with like a different kind of fabric, because it was just kind of annoying having it just like that sometimes. So now it's kind of posable. You can pose it however you want a little bit. Look at that. You can pose it. Move them around a little bit. So yeah, definitely one of my favorite ones that I've worked on. So yeah, all right. Next up is Dingy Doo. Dingy Doo. I've been calling it Dingy Doo for a very long time. So Dingy Doo is an okay monster. I really should glue more fabric on the legs because it's just flimsy. So I just have to put it like that. It's a nice monster that I worked on. So, if you notice, some of the white fabric is different because I used 2 different ones. So I think that was a good idea. Just having 2 different fabrics. White fabric. Different tones of colors, so. Next up is Sponge. Probably one of my most favorite ones. Just because of how big it is. I didn't add any details to, the body that much. But, yeah. I actually did make 2 of these, similar to Octopus, and the other one was too small, so I just resized it. And here we are now. I think these are recycled arms from the original. I'm not really sure. These feel different, but yeah. Sponge, nice monster. I think it's probably one of the biggest ones I've made so far. But yeah. And finally, the last one is Deej. Deej is an okay monster. Probably one of the smallest quad elements I've worked on, because no legs. But also one of the most really colorful ones that I've worked on. I don't know why. I just find him to be really colorful, and he's probably one of my favorite quad elements, at least natural elements. So yeah. So yeah, these are all my Cold Island monsters, if I'm counting right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh, pummel. Alright, yeah. Alright, 15 here now. Pummel, you should not have been there. So these are all the monsters that I've made, especially the other Plant Island monsters. I'll definitely do a part 2 of this, but most likely not, because I have other stuff to do. And let me know if you'd like to see any more of these monsters in the interviews. And I will see you guys later.